What's up everybody, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back for another video. So today we are going to be doing something that I wanted to give you guys an update on. It has officially been 1 year since I have purchased my EOS M50 Canon camera. So with that being said, I just wanted to give an update on the camera as sort of like a long-term review and let you know if the camera is right for you. So for those of you who don't know, the EOS M50 is Canon's entry-level mirrorless camera. So it doesn't have a ton of bells and whistles on it, but it is a good entry-level mirrorless camera that gets the job done. And it's a lot cheaper than, say, the EOS R, which is a much better camera, but obviously it comes with a higher price tag. A lot of people like the M50, not only because of its entry-level price point, but obviously it has the Canon flip-out screen. It does shoot 4K, but it has a severe crop when you're shooting in 4K on this camera. So I don't really shoot 4K with it. I usually just do 1080p. It's mostly just for YouTube videos, obviously, so 1080p is good enough for now, but when they do come up with a newer version of this, I'm sure we'll have an appropriate 4K setting on it. In addition to just going over the camera, I am going to take just a minute to tell my current subscribers what my vlogging setup is, because a few people have asked me that. They know I use this camera, but they are wondering what exactly my vlog setup is. So we'll go over that as soon as I'm done with the long-term update. So far I've used this camera quite often. I've used it for all of my YouTube videos. I use it for even photography. I don't know if it's the best camera to take photos, but it does take nice photos. I'm by no means a photographer, but I managed to take some pretty good photos with it. I'll try to put a few examples on the screen right here. Besides that, I've taken this camera everywhere with me, from on vacations to the beach, you know, kind of just everywhere, and it has held up great. I have actually dropped it before. Luckily the lens cap was on, and honestly I can't even show you where it fell. So the camera body has been very durable. I've had no sort of software issues with the camera. Everything works just as it did the day I bought it. I would say the only advice I could give with this camera is I decided to go with the EOS lenses. So when I bought this camera, as you can see here with the box, I just bought the camera body because I wanted to use the EOS 10-18mm lens, a wide-angle lens for getting all the awesome vlogging, you know, shots and stuff like that. So I went with that lens, meaning I needed a lens adapter. Actually, I think I have it here with me. I do. Okay, so this was the original lens adapter I bought because the Canon lens adapter was like $100 or something, and I didn't want to spend that at the time. So this is the brand I bought. I hope you guys can see that right there. Basically, don't buy this brand. Don't do it. I made the mistake. I'm telling you guys to not buy it. It did not work very well. It worked okay for a little bit, but anytime you would just touch and try to zoom in and zoom out with the lens, it would move the whole thing and it would freeze or get really, really glitchy, where you'd have to pop the battery out and pop it back in. So if you are going to be using the EOS lenses with this camera, spring for the Canon adapter. Don't cheap out and get this one, which was like $29 or $39 off of Amazon. Didn't work well. It might work in a pinch, maybe as a backup or something, but yeah, I would not buy it. But really, besides that, no other problems with the camera. You can see where you do hold the camera, where the grip is. There is two areas right here and right here that are starting to wear out a little bit, I guess just from my fingers being there. But really, besides that, there is no other physical wear. I could put this in a box and sell it to somebody, and it would look like I just bought it like a week ago. So overall, for my 1 year impression on this Canon camera, it gets a thumbs up for me. I think it's a great camera. I don't regret buying it at all, and I would recommend it to you. So that's that. I don't want to talk too long about it. I figured I would just give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and it's definitely a thumbs up. So now I'm going to take 2 minutes and just talk about my vlogging setup for my current subscribers, which, if you aren't, please hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. This is primarily an automotive channel, but I do tech and some other sort of reviews like that on the channel. So thank you for your subscription. Oh, and hit that like button. So my current vlogging setup, as I guess I kind of already said what it was, honestly, didn't I? I guess I did. Is obviously the EOS M50, and I use the 10 to 18 millimeter lens. It kind of doesn't really have a good zoom on it at all, but I'm mostly doing things in tight quarters, so the wide angle lens is definitely good for me. Actually, this is the only lens I currently have. I would like to get one other lens just to have a little bit of variety, but so far this has been a workhorse, so this is what I'm using probably 85% of the time. The other percentages of the time, I am using GoPros. So I have a Hero 4 and a Hero 5, which I am actually shooting on right now. So I apologize if this video isn't my usual quality. It is shot on this GoPro Hero 5. I think it usually does a pretty good job. I am going to be getting a new GoPro. I think I'm going to go for the 7 black with that hyper smooth technology. That'll be a whole nother video. But so I have a Hero 5 and a Hero 4. I use on the outside or inside vehicle shots, stuff like that. Now, both of these don't have that hyper smooth stuff, so I do have a gimbal for the GoPros. So I use that just to get those smoother shots when I'm trying to get those rollers or anything else. But hopefully once I get the Hero 7, I won't need this and I can just get rid of it out of my arsenal and not carry it around anymore. Besides that, I do use a Rode microphone on the top of the camera. This is not a powered one. This is one that just feeds off the camera, but it does its job. It is much better audio quality actually with it than without it. So this is definitely a good investment if you are looking to have a nice little vlogging setup here. It not only is functional and it works, but it also looks kind of professional, which it's important to some people. Some people don't really like vlogging with GoPros because it doesn't look as professional. This is a pretty professional looking setup, and it is overall pretty light, and it's not too big where it's crazy, but this is a nice little compact setup. Besides that, I have my Joby tripod here that I use most of the time. I would really recommend this tripod. I really like it. It's really good quality. So if you guys are looking for a good tripod, spend a little bit extra and get the Joby one compared to the really junky eBay one that the Hero 5 is sitting on right now. And really, that's pretty much it, guys. I would like to add a drone to the arsenal. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys think a drone would, I guess, enhance my vlogs. I think it would be more of a toy than anything. Obviously, it would help improve my videos, but let me know in the comment section below if you think I should get a drone. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I've probably been rambling on too long since we're already at like 6 minutes on the GoPro here. So I'm gonna cut this video off here. This is just a little quick update to my subscribers who are currently watching. What is coming up on the channel? Well, we're going to be having some more Skyline content, as well as I'm working on getting an S15 on the channel. So if you guys want to see an S15 on the channel, comment below. I'm doing really hard to get that going. And yeah, I hope everyone is staying safe out there with the coronavirus and doing their self-quarantine thing. That's why I'm sitting here and just waiting. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new. Hit that like button. Drop a comment section below. Drop a comment section below. Drop a comment below if you have an EOS M50 and how it's been treating you. And if you want to see what this camera looks like in shooting video, well, go check out any of my videos. That's going to do it for now, guys. As usual, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you all on the next video. Peace.